Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, evening headlines on April 11, 2023. Third suspect, 16, arrested in killings of 3 Florida teens found shot dead. The Independent, boys aged 12, 16 and 17 arrested after teens found dead in dumpster and submerged car. The Mirror, third and final suspect, 16, arrested over gang-related triple murders of Central Florida teens. Daily Mail, suspect arrested in Florida after killings of 3 teens. WWSB, third teen in custody for murder of 3 Central Florida teens. Lori Vallow trial, live, Brandon Boudreaux breaks down as he reveals moment he had to identify JJ's remains. The Independent, money, power, and sex opening statements begin in Lori Vallow Daybell murder trial. KUTV2 News Salt Lake City, Lori Vallow was driven by money, power and sex to murder kids, prosecutor says in trial opening statement. The Independent, money, power, sex. U.S. woman accused of killing kids used all 3 to get what she wanted. Russia redeploying heavy flamethrower, thermobaric weapons to elite frontline troops in Ukraine. The Independent, Russia has sent heavy flamethrower rocket systems to its airborne forces, reports suggest. Forces Network, Russia paratroopers getting tank-mounted flamethrowers, UK intel. Business Insider, Russian Fab 500 flying bomb becomes Zelensky's new headache, Ukraine virtually defenseless. Hindustan Times, HIMARS time, Ukraine shows off weapon system in action against Russia. 16% of France's power supply blocked amid protest, as nuclear reactor maintenance disrupted. Madeleine Jane Kingsbury updates. Missing Minnesota mom's final texts revealed as family slams search, gossip. The Independent, where is missing Mayo Clinic staffer Maddie Kingsbury? Inside Edition, Minnesota mom missing under suspicious circumstances chuckled about a funny photo exchange in last texts to sister. Oxygen, finding Madeleine Kingsbury campaign hangs flyers in local businesses. KIMT3, Madeleine Kingsbury updates. Missing Minnesota mom's final texts revealed as family slams, gossip, about search. Taiwanese rush to buy anti-Xi Jinping badge of Winnie the Pooh being punched. Sky News, Taiwan, jump in sales for Air Force badges showing bear punching Winnie the Pooh. The Guardian, Taiwan bear badge punches back after China drills. BBC, Taiwan Air Force badges show Winnie the Pooh taking a hit. The Times, Taiwan badge showing Winnie the Pooh being punched features on Air Force uniform, ITV News. Pentagon leak shows Korea torn on sending Ukraine weapons. UN tells Afghan staff to stay home after Taliban ban on female workers. The Guardian, Taliban ban on women has forced UN into appalling choice. Al Jazeera English, UN tells Afghan staff to stay home until May after Taliban ban on female workers. The Independent, UN reviews presence in Afghanistan after Taliban ban on female staff. Warrington Guardian, UN, asks Afghan staff to stay home until May after female worker ban. Kuwait news outlet unveils AI-generated presenter Fedha. BBC, AI-generated news presenter debuts in Kuwait media. The Guardian, AI-generated newsreader debuts in Kuwait. Sky News, Kuwait unveils blonde AI-generated newsreader called Fedha. Middle East Eye, news presenter generated with AI appears in Kuwait. Chinese eagerly await return of panda from US zoo. US and Philippines launch biggest joint drills yet in South China Sea. The Guardian, US and Philippines begin largest ever joint military drills after China exercises. BBC News. BBC News, US and Philippines holding biggest combat drills in decades after China-Taiwan standoff. Sky News, US and Philippines launch largest joint military exercise in decades. Financial Times, US and Philippines begin largest ever drills after China exercises. Dalai Lama's biggest controversies, from attractive female successor to asking boy to suck his tongue. The Independent, Dalai Lama apologizes after asking boy to suck his tongue. Channel 4 News, Dalai Lama apologizes after kissing boy and asking him to suck my tongue. The Guardian, Dalai Lama, the significance of tongue greetings in Tibetan culture. The Independent, Dalai Lama issues apology after video shows him asking little boy to suck my tongue. China's drills near Taiwan a war-like escalation from exercises last year. The Guardian, China simulates mass missile strikes on Taiwan in show of strength. BBC News. BBC News. Taiwan says Chinese warships remain around island even after Beijing claims drills have ended. The Independent. China-Taiwan, aircraft carrier seals off island on third day of drills. BBC, China rehearses sealing off Taiwan in third day of drills. BBC News. Louisville shooter Connor Sturgeon live-streamed bank attack as he killed 5 and injured 9. The Independent, Kentucky bank shooting, what we know about the victims. BBC, 5 dead after man live-streams mass shooting. Derry now, Kentucky Gov Andy Beshear chokes up as he says 2 very close friends were shot in Louisville shooting. The Independent, 4 killed in shooting at bank in Kentucky. Pentagon leak traced to video game chat group users arguing over war in Ukraine. The Guardian, Pentagon leaks, documents reveal US spying on Russia's war in Ukraine, Russia-Ukraine war, WION. WION, Pentagon documents leak a risk to US national security, officials say. BBC, opinion, leak of US documents on Russia, Ukraine is alarming, not surprising. The Washington Post, opinion, the leaked intelligence on Ukraine tells a chilling story. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.